How you doing, buddy? In this video I'm going to show you how to make some money. It doesn't really matter what your age is. You could be like 13, 15, 17. I started making money at 13. You can do it too, especially in this age. There's no reason why you can't. Now, I have nothing to sell you. I know a lot of these people are going to try to give you some information, then try to get you to buy a course to make money. Now, I'm just going to tell you how to make money right now, and that's probably why you're here. You're probably also here because you're in a stage that I was in, and that's exactly why I want to make this video, because you're trying to make money fast. Maybe you want to buy something, or maybe you want to take a bird out. I don't know, whatever it is, you just want to make some money. And I want to give you some real steps to get there, because there's a lot of misinformation on the internet that claim to be able to give you this money. They claim to be able to make you money fast, but the problem is they know that young kids or people trying to make money are in a desperate state, so they take advantage of that by giving you information that sounds good, so you'll consume more of it and it'll make you happy so that you want to listen to them, but they won't tell you the truth because they know it's not what you want to hear. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do to make money properly. Now, you're not going to make tons of money right away, and that's not how anything works, but you will make some money. And these are the stepping stones to be able to make a lot. You're gonna learn the skills, you're gonna get the experience. Everybody has to start from somewhere. You can't jump to the end goal before you start with the beginning work, right? You can't skip steps. If you skip steps, you're gonna miss things and you're gonna fall back on your face at the end of the day. I don't like doing that to people. I wanna make sure that you're guided right. I wanna make sure that you're taken care of. So I'm gonna set you up in this video. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of different ways, because I know you're here to choose one that sounds pretty interesting to you, or something that you can learn online for free, or something that doesn't sound too hard. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, and if it sounds good to you, then you pick the option that sounds best. You get started. You have to take action with what I'm telling you, especially if you're in a state where you want to make money, because if you know you want to, the only thing stopping you is from being lazy. So don't be lazy, and don't listen to a lot of these people that are just flat out broke and haven't done anything themselves. They're literally telling you things that they're not even doing. You can see my receipts. You can go through my Instagram, you can go through all my accounts, search my name up, whatever you want. I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. I started my first business at 13 with my brother, and I've been doing it ever since, and I love it. Very passionate about the subject. Without further ado, let's see how we can make you some money. Let's do it. Okay, so this one right here, it hits close to home. This is one of the ways I started to make money when I was younger. If you find that you're in an area where there's a lot of business owners, or real estate agents, or as long as there is a person who currently has a social media presence, Instagram, Facebook, and you can tell that they're older and they don't really know how to manage it properly, and they want to, and that just by you being able to post for them or create posts using like a website like Canva, or some type of skill that you can learn for free, or a program that you can use for free, you can get them some type of result from it, because you want to get somebody a result. Either give them a larger presence, grow their following, which is some type of skill that you can learn for free online. You can easily learn to get somebody more followers and create a better social media platform for them. And how you're going to get these clients is very, very simple. A lot of people are going to tell you, oh, you can run ads, you can post a lot of content on social media to get people, and all of these are true, they're great ideas, but you don't have any time. I know you're here because you want to get things going pretty fast and make some type of result pretty quickly. So what you need to do is make a list. Go on Google. This is a free way to do this. Go on Google, search up, for example, real estate agents, or plumbers, or gyms, or coffee shops, whatever it is. Search some type of business, literally what I did. Check their phone number, use your phone that your parents are probably paying for, so it's literally costing you nothing. Call the number, and all you have to say is, you call them up and you say, hi, would I be able to speak to the owner, or would I be able to speak to the manager, whoever's there? And you could tell them, hi, I came across your social media account, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, or your website, right? Because you can also do the same thing for websites. And I saw that you guys don't have I saw that you guys are posting a little bit, but it doesn't look like you have anybody managing your account. So it gives them some doubt. You're hitting a pain point right there. Some quick marketing for you. Your account's not that good, and they know it's not that good. So if they have a need, this is gonna click on for them. You're gonna tell them, and you can say, I'm already working with a few business owners in the area, and I'm looking to add a bit more to my client list. I was wondering if you guys are interested in hiring somebody to manage your social media, or if you're looking for somebody to manage your social media. And if you do this enough times over the amount of calls that you make, if you make 10 calls a day even, and you do this for 2 weeks, I can literally guarantee that you will get a client. See, it's not going to be $5,000 a month, because you don't have anything to back you up, so why would somebody want to pay you $5,000? But you can start for something like $500 a month. And then as you keep doing this, you get more volume, more clients, you can start charging them more. You can start to get newer clients, bigger clients, because you're going to start to build a portfolio based on the clients that you currently have. And yes, you're going to be working for less than you're probably worth as you start to build a skill. It's going to teach you how to work, it's going to teach you how to build sales skills, it's going to teach you how to deal with these customers on a small scale. Because if you try to jump into managing bigger deals, bigger amounts of money right away, and you don't have the infrastructure, the mindset to be able to handle it, it will crumble on you and you will ruin your reputation right away, and you don't want to do that. That's why these people who tell you to get rich quick or try to get this many clients in a quick way, and you're not ready for it, you're not mature enough in the business sense, you will ruin yourself. So it's better to start in small steps and build your way up to getting there. And this can happen really quickly actually, but I'm just telling you that it might not, so you have to be okay with that. But you can make money very quickly by doing this. Number 2, this one is so good. I actually love this idea because I never got too much into it because I was going down the route of like the old school way, dealing with real face-to-face business owners and stuff like that. But now we have like freelance websites like Fiverr, Upwork, where you can literally set yourself up. If you have a portfolio, or if you just know that you have a skill that you want to put out there, you make a freelance listing on one of these websites, on one of these platforms that they have for free, and you put your services out there. You make as many as you want for whatever you can do. Video editing, if you can do photography, if you can do picture editing, if you can write scripts, if you can do copywriting, if you can edit documents, whatever you can do, go online and you can just set yourself up there. It's like a passive way to just, if a client comes in, that's a bonus to you. You don't need to focus all your energy there because you can't really force somebody to go do your listing unless you want to spend time on building a social presence and everything. But if you leave it there and you keep adding more to your portfolio, you'll start to gain and attract more clients. And this is, like I said, just a bonus to the added work that you're already doing if you're doing another hustle. It's really crazy because you can just have people coming to you. You don't have to chase anybody. And if they contact you, they're already at a better point of you cold calling them or cold contacting them. Even though that does work, at this point they're already more warmed up than they would have been by you doing those other options. And all you have to do is say what you're going to do. They pay, you complete the service. As long as you complete the service, you'll get paid. You give it to them. Boom, done. You make your 20, 50 bucks, whatever it is, for however long it takes you to edit a photo or a video or whatever you're going to choose to do as a service. Because if you can do a video in like 30 minutes or an hour, you just made $20 to $50 just because of that. On top of whatever you're making on top of your other hustles. It's crazy. I do wish I had that when I was starting out, and I'm sure there was other ways of doing that, but I wasn't aware of it. But now I am, so I'm telling you to do it because it's a crazy way to make additional income just as a byproduct of putting yourself out there. Okay, this next one that I'm about to tell you, it's not quick, but I swear if you set this up right now, especially if you're young, even if you're a little bit older, it doesn't matter, because if you set this up while you're doing other things in your life, it can help you immensely. Like, this will literally take you to the next level if you can do this consistently over the next 2 or 3 years. And mind you, it's not going to bring you results right away. That's why it doesn't appeal to a lot of people. But if you're the one person watching this that can prolong the gratification, be able to stretch out the timeline of the amount of success that you're going to get, then what I would tell you is to set up an Instagram or YouTube channel and start posting content on there. Either for the service that you can provide, like marketing, or even if you like speaking about a certain subject. Because if you can provide information, valuable information, like I'm doing in this video, based on my current experiences and the knowledge that I've gained and the people I've spoken to, you can actually help people and you can make money from it. And it's not just making content that, you can make entertaining content and make money from it as well if you're a streamer, but you have to be very good at those things, right? So whatever you're very good at, make content around those things. You can either sell services or information or a product, and you make content around that. Or you make content around the things that you like, and as a byproduct, you make money from it. It's a really good thing, but it can take a lot of consistency and a lot of effort over a long period of time to be able to be successful at it. So it doesn't appeal to a lot of people, like I said, but if you can actually do that, it'll be very great for you, and it can actually set you up for a really good future on top of the other things that you're already doing. Because if you are able to put 1 to 2 hours a day to make a video, put it on YouTube, or make a video and post it on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, if you do this for like 6 months, think about how many videos you can create. Like, if you do 1 per day for every 30 days for 6 months, you will start to gain followers, you'll start to gain a following, and with that you have influence. You can start to either build that, if you see that there's a demand for it, you can put more focus there, or you can just decide to sell these people a product, or you can design a business around it. Whatever you need to do, it's just a great idea to be able to start. If I'm being honest, there's a lot of people that tell you about passive income and like all these different crazy ways to just make money by sleeping, sitting on the couch and just eating chips and watching Netflix. Realistically, I'm not one to believe that exists. There's definitely ways to secure your money and put it into appreciating assets. That's cool. But at the moment, you probably don't have a lot of money to put into this, and I would focus on cash flow rather than investing. The one way right now that I've told you that is an actual passive way based on the work that you do and work that will compound to make you money is content, because that content will stay on those platforms, and especially if you do it for long enough, those other old videos that you create or old pieces of or those old photos that you post, they will start to gain more traction without you having to do anything. That's real passive income, especially if you're gaining AdSense revenue from it, or if you have sponsorships from certain posts. Obviously that's a little bit farther down the line, but if you're able to do this, that is a passive income for yourself that you're able to set up if you're able to prolong the success for 2 or 3 years and be able to be consistent with it. Alright, the last one that I'm going to leave you with is something so simple, and it's something you can apply to any part of your life, right? Because it's a way of just doing business. It's buying something cheap and selling it for more than you paid for it, and as a result you make a profit. Profit is not revenue. Revenue is the total amount that you're paid for the item, but profit is the amount that you make subtracted from the amount that you paid for the item that you are selling. If you have to listen to that again, listen to it, but it's a very simple ideology in business. You buy something cheap and you sell it for more than you paid for it. Stores do it, big box stores, people sell stuff off of eBay that they got from garage sales. Like, this is literally how the idea of drop shipping works. You find a product from one of these Chinese websites, you buy it for cheap, and then you see if there's a demand, and then you sell it for more than you paid for it, and that is it. If you can apply this to any part of your life, whether it's at school selling chocolates, or if it's selling old clothes, or if it's selling things that you currently have and you want to get rid of, or if it's buying things off of eBay and then flipping them, or if it's buying something off of Craigslist and then selling it for more than you paid for it, it's an amazing option. If you do the Craigslist option, I would highly recommend that. I have some friends that are killing it. They're doing like 20k a month off of it. They didn't get there right away, but they were making a lot of money when they started, because it was very easy. You buy something for like $400, you flip it for $600. Obviously, there's more risk when you pay more because somebody might not want to buy it, but that's why you do your research and you learn. And you start small. You learn how it works. You start with like an old iPhone or like a pool cleaner, whatever you find, and then you flip it, see how it works. You get that feeling, you get the rush, you start to realize that it's something that you're actually capable of, and you keep scaling up until you're starting to do like couches, then TVs, then bikes, and whatever you want. But it is possible, and it's very doable, and you can actually start today. Like, it's something you can actually start making money with today. You can go on your computer, you can go on Craigslist, or whatever you have, Facebook Marketplace. You can type in iPhones used. You can find an iPhone that is underpriced. Make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure that it's not like a fake iPhone, that it's not stolen or anything like that, as an example. And then you buy it. And if you're young, take a parent or like a sibling with you. Stay safe, because it's not worth $100 for you to get injured or anything else. Make sure you do your research before. Find the item, find it at a lower price, and make sure that you can sell it for a higher price. Do some research of what these are selling for. Sell it on eBay. Relist it on Facebook Marketplace, relist it on Craigslist, and you'll make your profit. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed these 4 ways of making income, whether you're a teenager, whether you're an adult. It doesn't matter. If you want to make money quickly, or if you want to make a great amount of money if you can wait a little bit longer, I've given you 4 ways, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, please leave a subscribe if you like these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.